Skytech is one of the most reliable brands when it comes to pre-built gaming computers, and right now they are running their official Black Friday and Cyber Monday PC discounts, and they have some of the best deals out there in the entire market. So if you're looking for a reliable computer that will fit your budget and needs, then you are in the right place. I'll go through specific pre-built gaming PC recommendations for 1080p, 1440p and 4K resolution gaming from Skytech at different price points. And by the way, every deal has at least a double discount, so you will find discount codes in the video description, and some of these deals have even a triple discount, and that's why I do believe that Skytech has some of the best deals. Do keep in mind that I will be updating those deals down below in the video description every single day, because maybe when you're watching this, some of these deals are out of stock, or maybe they have a higher price. So I do recommend you checking the latest prices and availability from the links down below. And also, if you see these deals in stock still by the time you're watching this, I highly recommend you buying now, because by the time Black Friday arrives, I mean the official Black Friday date, some of these deals, as I said before, will be out of stock or they will have a higher price. I will also show you the level of gaming performance that you can expect with each system. That way you know what to expect when getting one of these deals. Now I will stop yapping, let's start. If you have less than $1,000 to spend, this first deal will be amazing, and it's actually not only the best Black Friday deal from Skytech for under $1,000. In my opinion, this is the best overall under $1,000 Black Friday deal in the entire market. This one is the Skytech Azure 3, and you get the NVIDIA RTX 5060 Ti graphics card, 16GB model, which is a great price to performance GPU that will be ideal for 1080p max out settings, and you can also play at 1440p without any issues, even in high demanding games on high ultra settings, or even 4K depending on the game if you are using the right settings. So getting a pre-built PC for under $1,000 that will perform like this is usually unheard of. Now this system also comes with an i5-14400F, which will be pretty nice, and you will be achieving very decent frame rates, especially when it comes to esports shooters like Fortnite or Valorant. So if you want to play those types of games, competitive settings, you will be achieving 240 plus FPS on average. So feel free to go with a 240Hz, either 1080p or 1440p monitor if you want to compete in those types of games. You also get an aftermarket RGB CPU cooler and 3 pre-installed fans. In my opinion, this is a very complete system, and even though it says that it's $1,100, after applying the 2 coupon codes that you will find down below in the video description, the total price will be $960. So once again, a really great price for under $1,000 if you want the best price to performance system. Now, if you're looking for the best value PC overall, so you want to be able to play at 1440p on high ultra settings without any issues, and you don't want to spend over $1,500, I do recommend you getting this next one on the list, which is the Skytech Chronos 3, and it has the NVIDIA RTX 5070. Now with the 5070, you can play any game that you want at 1440p resolution and achieve well over 100 FPS on average, so very smooth performance at 1440p. You can also play at 4K, once again with the right settings, and achieve 60 plus FPS on average in high demanding games. And then if you want to play esports games, this one has one of the fastest CPUs in the market for gaming in the i7-14700F, so you will be achieving very high frame rates, especially when it comes to esports games. So feel free to go with a 360Hz display if you want to seriously compete in these types of games, or even a 480Hz 1440p monitor if you will be playing games like Valorant or Counter-Strike 2. Inside of this system, you also get a 360 liquid cooler, which is going to be great not only for this CPU, but let's say down the line you want to upgrade your CPU to a better one, having a 360mm liquid cooler, which will make it much easier because you don't have to upgrade the cooler yourself. And last but not least, this system also has 32 gigs of DDR5 memory, which is very expensive as of right now in the market, so it's always a nice to have, and it's going to be ideal if you want to do some type of streaming or content creation or just any kind of productivity work. Now, you also get 4 pre-installed RGB fans with plenty of airflow because you get the Montec X hardwood case, and the total price will be $1,500 before applying the double discount that you will find down below in the video description. After applying those coupon codes, the price will be $1,350, but you can also get an extra $50 discount, yeah, a third discount if you use your email. So potentially the price is going to be around $1,300, which makes it, in my opinion, the best price to performance system overall, because you can play at any resolution and you're not spending over $1,500. Now, if you want the best value 4K system, so you want to play at 4K resolution on high ultra settings without any issues, but you do not want to go over $2,000, I highly recommend you getting this Skytech Blaze 4 Mini, which has the RX 9070 XT graphics card. Basically, this GPU is the fastest one from AMD, so you will be achieving very high frame rates when it comes to 1440p and 4K resolution. At 4K, you can expect around 80 plus FPS on average, high to ultra settings in high demanding games, and at 1440p around 120 plus FPS on average, which is insane performance. I mean, you can easily play with ray tracing enabled in most games at 1440p resolution, and you also get one of the fastest gaming CPUs in the entire market in the Ryzen 7 7800X3D, so you can expect very high frame rates when it comes to esports competitive titles as well, so feel free to go with a 480Hz monitor if you want to compete in these games. You also get 32 gigs of RAM once again, but this time 6000 MHz, which makes it even faster memory, and you get 2 TB of SSD, which is great. I mean, you have plenty of storage to install games or to install any program or transfer heavy files if you are a content creator. You also get a 240mm liquid cooler, which is going to be great to cool down the Ryzen 7 processor. And overall, this is one of the most complete systems from Skytech, especially for the price that you are paying of $1,650 after applying the double discount from the coupon codes in the description box, or a triple discount if you use your email. So potentially the price is going to be $1,600. Definitely well under $2,000, and you're getting top tier performance at both 1440p and 4K resolution. Now, if you want a 4K high-end system, I highly recommend you getting the Skytech King 95. This one right here has the NVIDIA RTX 5080, and let me tell you right now, before I tell you about this system in terms of gaming performance, this is by far the cheapest RTX 5080 gaming PC that you can get, at least a Prebuilt PC, because of the discounts that you get. I will be talking about those in just a second, but before doing that, I want to tell you that the 5080 will max out 4K resolution. You can play on high to ultra settings in any kind of game at 4K and achieve around 90 plus FPS on average, potentially more depending on the game. And of course, you can max out 1440p if you want a 1440p system for right now and for the future. You also get a 360mm liquid cooler, which makes the entire system look amazing. In my opinion, this one has one of the nicest aesthetics from the Skytech systems, and you get a Ryzen 7 7700X processor, so once again you will be achieving very high frame rates when it comes to esports shooters. So feel free to go with a 360Hz monitor if you want to, or even higher depending on the resolution. You also get 32 GB of RAM, of course, and you get 2 TB of SSD, which, as I said before, is plenty of storage in case you want to install a bunch of games or a bunch of programs. And the price after the normal discount is $2,400, which is already a good price for a 5080 system. I mean, it's quite expensive, but it's definitely cheaper than any other system with a 5080 usually, but you still get the double discount that I've been mentioning throughout this video from the video description, and the total price after the double discount is $2,170, or if you get the triple discount with your email, that's going to be $2,120. That's a total steal for a 5080 Prebuilt PC. It is definitely unheard of, and it is the first time I see a 5080 Prebuilt system for less than $2,200. And then if you just want the fastest performance, so you want the RTX 5090, I highly recommend you getting the O11 Vision. This one right here also has a Black Friday discount, and you get the fastest CPU in the market in the Ryzen 7 9800X3D, alongside the fastest graphics card in the market in the RTX 5090. So in terms of 4K performance, you are going to be maxing out any game, even the most high demanding ones out there, because this one is the fastest. And I mean, in terms of pure numbers, you will be achieving around 120 plus FPS on average at 4K high to ultra settings. So I highly recommend you getting a 4K monitor if you are going to be getting this system. You also get 32 GB of RAM, 2 TB of NVMe SSD, a 360 liquid cooler. Overall, this PC is a beast, and it's definitely the fastest one that you can get for gaming, and it has a really nice discount, because as of right now, even though it's going for $4,500, after a double discount it's going to be $4,160, and if you put your email, as I've been mentioning throughout this video, you get an extra $50 off, so the price will be around $4,100, which is quite expensive, don't get me wrong, but it's a 5090 system, and usually these PCs go for at least $5,000, even $6,000, which is a crazy amount. As I said before, you will get every discount code I mentioned throughout this video down below in the video description box. And also, if you don't care about the company that you buy your PC from, you just want the best deal for the price that you're paying, so you don't care if it's Skytech or HP or BRLA, I do recommend you watching my video on the best Prebuilt gaming PCs with a Black Friday discount, where I go over the best deal for each price, no matter the brand. Now keep in mind that some of those deals are going to be from Skytech because they have the best deals overall, but some of them are actually not from Skytech, so I do recommend you watching that one once again if you just don't care about the brand that you buy your PC from. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.